Hello everyone, happy Monday. Pattern Dash Collections is where you want to be to find the patterns that we do during the week. Make sure that if you can, that you go into the PayPal section of the website and make a donation. You can do as little as $5, as much as $20, more than that if you want other dollar amount. If you can just do $1 or $2, that's cool. If you can do $50 or $100, that's even better. But or if you can make this a monthly donation, you can donate with PayPal or you can donate with a debit or credit card. And all donations do not go to me, they go to Ina, and being able to help pay for running of the website, because the website is more expensive than anybody would have thought it is to run. So just FYI for that. We're going to go down here. We're going to check out the next pattern I've chosen. I've chosen this one, Dragontail. It's one of Ina's patterns. Mimi has also done it, and I have done it a long time ago. So, you know, check those videos out if you want. But this is how we do it. We're going to draw a snail shell spiral. From that spiral, we're going to do these curves, right? Just to make some divisions all the way around. Then we're going to divide those divisions. We're going to have a little crescent so that they have this sort of crescent ray-like look to them all the way around. And then we're going to do another one of those little crescents. So here's the final pattern, right? But then you can do variations. You can make some lines in there. That's what I did on the previous video that I did. Or I love this. She's put some like scales in here to make it really dragony. I think that's awesome, and I like how it's sort of offset on the tile so you don't see all of it. I really like that design choice. So we'll see what happens when I do mine, but I think I'm going to go with something like that. I'm going to turn on my light. Oh, I forgot to decide what size paper I was going to use. I feel like this really kind of needs to be fairly large, but maybe rectangle instead of square. This is not quite a square. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that's got an interesting, every one of these cardstocks, you never know what I'm going to grab. It has some sort of interesting splotches in the paper. That's part of the paper. It's not dirty or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a border like this, because I don't like to get close to the edge, but you can if you want to. It's just me. And then I want to practice my spiral so I get it the way I want it to be. And I think I'm going to actually put a piece of scrap paper. That's not big enough. Let me grab a piece of scrap paper. Just a piece of typing paper. And I'm going to set it on here so that I can draw a nice big spiral. And I've got the wrong pencil. Let me use my... So I can just keep going. I'm going to start in the middle here, and I'm going to go like that. That way I can see my spiral. I'm going to not use this bit. Okay, so now I can get rid of that. But that kept me from drawing on my background paper. I'm not going to use this bit. Okay. I think I want to make it a little bit looser. Something like that. So that my middle is a little bit not too small, like this. And then I also want so these have to curve this way. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way out past my border, just so and it's okay if you want to plan in pencil. You can absolutely do that. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. That you can't plan in pencil. Because you absolutely can plan in pencil. Something like that. Okay. So now I've kind of planned it out in pencil, and now I can draw. And I like on the sample how they have, looks like it's Ina's artwork, and you can't see it. See, this is why I don't have my light on when I'm showing you the thing. But I do like this double line right here. This double line right there. I like that, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Mine's probably going to be very similar to this sample one because I really like it. And it's going to be different than what I did before. What I did before... Oh no, I did do that double line before as well. Huh, interesting. I do like that double line. Oh, what did I do? Oh no, I lost my thing. Okay. So let's draw. I'm going to start in the middle and draw my way out. The spiral. Okay, and then I'm going to do it again so that I have that like aura line. And the reason I stopped here is because I have my border there. Oh, I see a little bit of it here too. I want to... Yeah, okay. All right, then each of these, very carefully, I like this curve. It's an easy, natural curve. Goes with my hand. Don't try to draw backwards from your natural hand position. Just turn your paper so that you're not trying to draw backwards. Like I'm not trying to draw this way, you know, or this way. I'm drawing with the curve of my wrist and my hand. Gives you a much more smooth, natural sort of stroke. And make them a little closer together as you get toward the middle. Like that. Okay, now the next one goes here, and it connects to the outer line. So it's actually, my curves are backwards from her curves. Her curves go this way. Mine go this way. So I need to kind of, in my head, flip it. But where they need to connect is at the outer edge. So this is the outer edge. That's the outer edge there. So this curve needs to actually connect here. And it's on this side. So it actually goes this way. Okay, and I need to go out. That would connect here somewhere, so it would come out about there. This would connect up here somewhere, so it would come about there. That's the hardest part about drawing outside the parameters of your edges, is figuring out where the line will come from. So it would start about here. So I'm not going to draw, not going to draw, not going to draw, and then come and land. So I always just put my pen out and pretend like that's where I'm drawing. So it would start about here and it would draw. I'm not drawing, not drawing, drawing there. And then just land your pen like that. And then we're going to do that one more time. Here, here, and then where this one needs one, and then this one would need one, and then this one would come from over here. See, they get bigger in scale also as they come. It would come this way and it would come like that. And this one would come from somewhere over there and come like that. Okay, I like that. So far so good. And then I think the next step for me is going to be to erase my, put in a better border. Do I want a thick border? Do I want a thin border? A pen border? A pencil border? I think I want a pencil border. Like so. And then I'm going to erase all the extraneous lines that I don't need. I'll probably come back with my pencil again on the border because I'm probably going to accidentally erase things I don't want to erase, but I'm going to just get rid of all those extra lines inside that I don't want. So I think I'm going to color this. Okay, that so far so good. And then I like those dragon scales, so I'm going to try those. And I do like how she's done right where they overlap a thicker line. I don't know. I haven't decided yet about that, but for sure I want the little dragon scales. And I'm going to go for a tiny little pen. I'm going to go for my 0.05, which makes a little tiny line. And I want to go this way. And this is going to take a hot minute to complete because it's small and detailed. So we should do a question, I think. See? I'm just doing little scallops to about the middle of each of those bumps. They don't have to be exact. They do give you a very fishy or dragony shape. And oh dang it, there is my battery light again. I'm not going to be able to finish this. Okay, I've got 10 minutes. Once again, this battery is not holding it charged either. I thought it was just one of the batteries. Apparently it's both of them, but they're both the same age, so I guess that makes sense. I need to remember that and to change my battery after every video. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I may have to edit this one together because I'm not going to be done. That's alright. If I occasionally have to do that, I guess I will just have to do that. I don't like to edit. Editing is boring. It's not my favorite thing to do. This is fun. This is just going to just take a while, but it's fun. I like it. I love the look. See, let me zoom you the other way. I love the look. So maybe I'll stop right here. I'll stop my video. I will go get myself a new battery. And I'll be back in just a second. And you won't notice a thing, right? Right. Let me do that. Stop recording. Okay, I'm back. Changed my battery. I don't like doing that. And I just realized that that battery was fine, and I just didn't pay attention that I had already done 3 other videos. You cannot do 4 videos on one battery. So, that's okay. We'll just have to edit. Okay, so let's answer a question because question in my book is, if you could change one thing in the world right now, what would you alter? Well, that's not a hard question. I would alter the whole COVID-19 virus thing. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for saying those words. Did you know YouTube is demonetizing people for having that as their subject? Yep. And anyway, yeah, absolutely I would change the whole we are panicking and everyone's gonna die and everyone needs to hoard food and supplies and toilet paper thing. That I would absolutely change right now if I had the means. This is coming out really good. I like this. Okay, next question. If you had to assassinate one famous person who is alive right now, who would it be and how would you do it? Oh, Lord have mercy. I wouldn't. I'm not that kind of person. There's just no way. No way. If I had to, if I had to kill someone, it was like required. Like God said, kill someone. I would have to kill myself because I couldn't do it to another person. Even my worst enemy, I couldn't do it. It's not in my nature. Now, if you asked me, who is the one person that if they died, you would not be sad? That's a different question. There are many. Mostly politicians. I am not going to say who because that's just divisive. And no one needs to know my personal political views. But there are just some in the United States political system, mostly senators, that I think are just beyond. What the heck? Why did that turn off? What is it doing? My phone just, nothing touched my phone. And my pattern just turned itself off. It went to the main page. What the heck? I don't understand. I want to keep that up there. I want the inspiration. But this is, yes, this is going to be a very long video. So if you guys want to fast forward through this video, these are going to be some very lengthy little scales. But I love it. I think it's just beautiful. Am I getting a little wonky? Yep, sure am. It's okay. They could be a little wonky. But yeah, I could not assassinate someone. Ever. Couldn't do it. No way, shape, or form. Oh, that dog next door is driving me crazy, and I know they're home. That's what's bothering me more than anything else, is I know those neighbors are home, and they're just letting their dog stand out there and bark. Because, you know, we're all homebound. So I know they're home. Okay, next. If you could permanently alter one thing about your physical appearance, what would you change? Permanently. You have to permanently alter. I would lose a little bit of weight. Not a lot. About 15 pounds or so. I would get back down to the weight I was just before I had my son. Many, many years ago. But I think I was happiest with my body size then. So I think that's what I would want to change. I'm okay with my rest of my physical appearance. Would I like to be a little taller? Maybe. My sister is very tall in comparison to me. I'm the runt of the family. I am the shortest one. Okay. Keep going. Got a long way to go. Okay. If you could have stopped aging at any point in your life up to the present, how old would you want to remain? I liked my 30s. I'm kind of, once again, going back to the what weight would you, or what physical appearance. I felt the most healthy in my 30s. I felt the most physically strong in my 30s. So I think that would be where I would want to continue to live life, would be if I could be 30 all the time, or in my 30s. The The late 50s have been beginning to be rough. I'm starting to say more frequently, I'm getting old. The aches and the pains are becoming more frequent. I try to do things that I think I should be able to do, and then I can't, and that becomes frustrating. I very much admire my sister, who is considerably physically stronger than I. So, yeah, I think my 30s, somewhere in there, would be nice. Keep going, keep going. There's a lot of these little scales. This is probably why I did not do this particular part of this pattern last time I did it, because this is a long process. And why did I say process that way? I've been watching too many home renovation channels from Canada where they say process instead of process. And they say reno instead of renovation. I like those DIY channels though. Not that I plan on redecorating my house anytime soon, but I just enjoy, you know, it's artsy. I like artsy. Should we move on to another question, since seems to be I'm going to have a little bit longer to go here. My God, this is going to be a long video. Maybe it was just as well that I had to change battery, because I would have not been able to do a full thing anyway. I still would have had to edit, because my camera will not record more than an hour at a time. That's just because I'm not using a video camera. I'm using a regular digital camera. A Canon. And an SLR camera. So it's really not a video camera, so its capacity maxes out. I'm not sure why, but when I did research, I was trying to find a digital camera that I could use for, you know, regular vacation taking pictures, and then also for video, and discovered that I guess there's places in the world that have taxes on items specifically. Like, we just have a general, it's either taxable or non-taxable. We don't have, it's taxed at a higher rate if it's one type of thing and a different rate if it's another kind of thing. That's not how our taxes in the United States work. And apparently there are places in the world where it does work like that, and that the tax on a photography camera is less than the tax on a video camera, and it's not considered a video camera until it can take video for longer than a certain period of time. I think it's like 20 minutes or something in the high definition. And so I do record in the lower definition so I can get the whole hour instead of 20 minutes. But all of the digital cameras, when you try to use video, the recording function, they all stop at 20 minutes or 30 minutes because of this tax thing, so that the camera can be less expensive, which is really weird to me. It's just weird. Yeah, so there isn't such a thing. It's not that the camera is not capable of recording longer than that. It's that they've programmed it so it's not classified as a video recorder. It's classified as a camera, and because those are taxed differently, which I think is interesting. I had no clue. I could not figure out why you couldn't buy a camera that takes a longer video, but I learned that in my research. So now I want to smudge my border, and then I think I want to sign it. I want it to live. Which way do I want it to live? I want it to live that way, which is the way I drew it in my view, or do I want it to live that way? I actually kind of like it that way. Now I want to go ahead and do this overlap here. I do like that a little bit thicker. Okay. That just gives it a little more dimension. Makes those pop by having that shadow there, because I don't think I'm going to use pencil shading. I think I'm just going to color. Like that. That's really pretty. What do you guys think? I think it's really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to color. I think I'm going to color with marker or watercolor. Ooh, maybe watercolor. Yeah, I think watercolor instead. Let me get out my watercolors. These are my Derwent watercolor pencils. Ooh, I'm missing one. Why am I missing one? What am I missing? And where is it? I usually put them back. I'm pretty good about putting them back. But I'm missing one. Wonder where it went. Okay, time to start digging. All right, so we're going to use our water brush and just do the tip of the, just wet from the tip of the pencil, I think. I'm going to start with the lightest colors and work my way darker, and I think I'm going to start with, I'm actually going to start with a yellow. Because I want it to be kind of green, but I want to have a yellow undertone. So I'm just going to do like this. Get a little color on the tip. Because I know this paper isn't good for water media. It's not the best for wet. So I'm going to use the least amount of water as I can. Which is why I'm doing it this way. But I want this little bit of yellow undertone first, I think. Oh, my pen, why is my pen smudging? My pen shouldn't smudge. It says water-based, water-resistant. That's not a micron. So apparently this particular STA pen is not 100% water, just says water-resistant, but it's not. That's good to know. I'm being very, very careful now with the amount of water I'm putting on my brush. Very careful, because it's smudging a little bit if I push too hard. So I'm just barely adding color. That's good to know. So we're going to come back with some other colors. Like greens and blues in here, but I think I wanted to start with the yellow, but I'm really upset that smudged as much as it did. Okay, all right, so yellow is done. Let me wipe off my brush and put just a little bit of water on the tip, clean it off, and then let's see, let's do yellow green, along in here, like that. Can I put it in here like this? Maybe. Let's do that. Then I'll know where I've been. Okay. Okay. So, now what do I want to do? Good question. Let's clean off my brush. And I want to put something darker along here. Maybe an olivey green. See what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's good. Something like that. I'll go this way. Something like that. A little bit of an olivey green. I'm happy with that. And then I think I want some bluey green. Do I have a bluey green? What does this turn out to be? Let me look at on my sample paper. Ooh, that's bright. Ooh, no. Well, maybe. I want it here. Kind of a turquoisey, what's it called? Mineral green. That centerpiece like that, and then I want to bring some like light bluish color coming out this way. So let's do this one. This one's called Kingfisher Blue. Might be too much, but oh, that's really bright. No, I think that's too much. I want it a little bit more, not quite so saturated. Maybe this one. Let's see what this one is. This one's called Blue Gray. Let me sample it over here. Oh, it's dark though. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm just going for it. It's not so bad on just one side. See, I'm barely putting any water on my brush. Barely, just barely grazing the color. I don't really want it too dark. Oop, too dark. That's better. Brush is practically dry. Something like that. kind of want a purple in there. I'm tempted to leave it like that, but I think I want a purple in there. I'm doing a very light, it's called light violet. I like that color. That's not bad. I just didn't want it to, it almost looks pink. Didn't want it too saturated in color. But it does kind of look pink. So I think I might bring a little bit of the darker purple to the edges of that. It always looks better when you have some contrast. I think all my colors are kind of close together. So I think I might want just the slightest bit of darkness in there. So let's go with the darker purple. And do just the edge. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Just a little bit of the edge. To claim it to be more purple than pink. I didn't really want pink, but that light violet kind of looks pink. Okay, I'm almost done. Promise. This has been a really, really long video. I've been really having fun with this though. So, you know, when I start having fun and I'm just playing for myself and really not even thinking about the video itself, and I'm just playing with my art, you guys end up with a long video. Okay, now I feel like it needs a little bit of highlight and maybe just a smidge more of something dark in there. A little bit darker than that olive green. Do I have something a little bit darker that's not super dark? I want to go black. There's a charcoaly gray. Let's see what that does. I'm almost afraid to try it. I think it'll be fine. Start in the middle. And then I think I'm going to come back with my gel pen and get some highlights in there. Okay. All right, almost done. Almost done. See, I told you I'm playing and I'm just enjoying myself. Just going to clean this up so it has a little less watercolor on it. Like that. And maybe a little highlight in here. Do you even see that? No, probably not. Oh, you'll see it on there though. Yeah. That's what it needs. There we go. Okay, I think I'm done. That was a bit more than I had anticipated, but I think I'm done. I want something dark here. I think I'm going to put more pencil. I don't want colored. I don't want that. No, I want just pencil, I think. Right here. Really dark. Oops. Too much pencil. I don't want it in there. Okay. Really dark right there. And right here. And then I want to smudge that. Is that not enough? No, it's not quite enough. Just to come out a little bit further. Like that. Okay, let's try again. Smudge some more. Okay, and then clean up this little bit with eraser. A little bit too far outside the edge. Okay. That's good, I think. Still think I want it a little darker. Guess all the way to the edge I want that darker. Almost like it's charcoal. Oh yeah, that's what it needed. Needed just a little bit of extra contrast on the page somewhere. Okay, that was a really long video. Sorry about that, guys, but you know, I'm just playing and having so much fun. You guys have a great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. I need to find what I did with whatever color I'm missing over here. And yeah. You guys have a great day. Do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.